You can already hear it in the background. What a big fight. What a big car. What a big life. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's lock in right here. MMA Hangout. The first one in a hot minute, and our esteemed guest, his first time on the Hangout, Taylor Vippolis. What's up, buddy?
It's a pleasure to be here.
Dude, I know you're a big UFC guy. For the last 3 cards, you've been a massive UFC guy. So you're locked in right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. First off, thank you for hanging with us. Massive card on International Fight Week for the UFC. We've got not one, but 2 championship fights tonight. We've got the flyweight champion, Brandon Moreno, looking to defend his title against Alexandre Pantoja. And then we've got the featherweight champion, unification happening tonight. We've got Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez, the interim champ. As most of you know, we had Alexander Volkanovski move up to lightweight at 155 to fight Islam Makhachev at UFC 284. Check the chat, 284, I think. And he vacated that title. Yair Rodriguez fought Josh Emmett in a battle that Yair got him in a triangle choke. I think one of 3 triangle choke championship submissions. And he became interim champion. So now we've got the unification of the belt, and only one could survive. Volk has already talked about moving up to 155 to fight Makhachev again. We just got word that Charles Oliveira will not be ready for 294 in Abu Dhabi, where he would fight Islam Makhachev for lightweight title again after his win over Daniil Dariush. Benil Dariush, excuse me. Misspeak. All right. Have we laid the table enough for the championship fights, Taylor? Did you follow any of that, or was that too fast?
It's a lot of names being thrown at me. My biggest question for you is, if I'm a fan of the knockouts,
okay,
what fight would you say most likely ends in a knockout? What fight should I be starring?
Wow. Okay, so I think the Dan the Hangman Hooker versus Jalen Turner fight might be a KO. I think the I don't know for sure, but the Dracus du Plessis versus Robert Whittaker is going to be an absolute banger. Those 2 guys at middleweight. Robert Whittaker's only lost to one person in the last 6 years, by the way, or it might be longer than that actually. He's only lost to Israel Adesanya, the champion of the middleweight division. So Bobby Knuckles is what his nickname is. Bobby Knuckles from Australia is an absolute banger. He's a warrior. Him versus Dracus du Plessis is going to be just insane. It's going to be fireworks. So I'd say those are your 2 best bets for KOs. I'd say Dan Hooker versus Jalen Turner, or du Plessis versus Bobby Knuckles.
Bobby Knuckles is a great nickname.
Bobby, and he looks like a wall. Like, you look at Bobby Knuckles, he could play linebacker right now in the NFL. Like, dude is solid. He's built like a square. He's built like a fridge. For those of you watching earlier in the prelims, we had our featured prelim, Robbie Lawler versus Nico Price. Taylor, did you watch Robbie Lawler versus Nico Price at all?
I saw Lawler win, yeah.
Yeah, so Lawler wins in 38 seconds, 34 seconds, whatever it was. And it was a storybook ending for a legend of MMA, a legend in the UFC, a former welterweight champion of the world, a dude who's 41. And as you know, in other sports, like the guy who does that one more fight, or let me do one more season, those things never end up well. It never, right? Like Brady's one more season was like,
it always winds up being a bit sad.
Yeah, like Kobe's last season. Did you feel sad in Kobe's last season?
Yeah, it was a lot of
it was just like
a lot of points, not the best efficiency.
Like Robbie Lawler, for him to go out and get a 38-second KO against Nico Price, who's dangerous in his own right, but for him to do that, for him to take no damage, and then they showed the video, like his package of the highlights of his career, going all the way back to like UFC 38. We're at 290 right now. This was UFC 38 when he first appeared. And just watching him get emotional and stuff was super cool. The last time one of these legends of the sport, I remember I was in the building in Madison Square Garden for UFC 281. That was Izzy Pereira 1. Frankie Edgar, Jersey guy, legend of the UFC. Guy's been everywhere, done everything, and gets knocked out with a brutal knee to the orbital bone, like 2 minutes in. And everybody was like, oh, they had. I remember watching Dana White take Frankie Edgar's wife and kids down the tunnel, like away from the octagon, as he was getting 17 people looking at him, making sure that he was all right. So to watch Frankie Edgar go down like that, and then fast forward, 6-8 months or whatever it's been, and we see Robbie Lawler at 41 be able to have his feet under him, throw punches that could knock somebody out, was really cool to see. Okay, so in your very brief time as a UFC aficionado, really, because I mean, you're just dropping gems like the other day. What do you, outside of the KOs, the people on this card, who are you excited to see?
Let me pull up the card first.
Big time card.
I used to be a massive UFC guy in high school. We would have like a bunch of MMA like watch parties, and that was probably like the time of like.
There's a story you told me. Can I ask you to tell the story?
Yeah, I will.
Is the statute of limitations over on that story?
Yeah, it's over. We were probably in like 11th grade, and we would have MMA watch parties. And one of the watch parties, we were just fired up for whatever fight it was. So it was like, hey, let's put on our own card. And everybody did boxing gloves, and me and one of my other friends were like, no, let's do UFC gloves. And you think you want to get in a UFC fight until that first punch connects. Like, I immediately went into retreat mode and like started going for takedowns and submissions, because I was like, I can't do this stand up right now. I think that was the Forrest Griffin Shogun Rua fight. I'm pretty sure that's when it was, and that's like when I was really big into UFC. When I went away to school, I kind of got away from watching the UFC pretty heavily, but I'm always a fan of seeing the fights.
But now we're back, baby. Now you're back in full force, and you're gonna be also talking to the people in the chat too. Shout out to Twitch, everybody on Twitch. Thank you for joining us. Everybody on YouTube, as always, thank you for joining us. So I don't. As you guys know, as we've done these, a million different times, I don't have any access to my keyboard.
Jamal Murray walking in with him.
With who?
Volkanovski.
Oh, yeah.
With Jamal Murray in the background.
Yeah. The world champion. World champion Jamal Murray. I don't have access to the keyboard. I can't write back to you guys, so I'll try to speak back to you guys as I see stuff in the chat.
I can control the chat too.
Yeah,
if people want to ask questions.
Yeah, Taylor's going to be moderating the chat, making sure you guys are not up to any funny business. But yeah, so I'll be answering in the via voice. Juju Gotti is out celebrating his birthday, so chances are he will not be joining us. Always love to my brother. Chris Cody also gallivanting around town. The invites are also sent. So maybe we have a Chris Cody popping in a little while. Lewis is going to Tahoe. He's leaving tomorrow morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So early flight. And Lewis is a guy that gets to the airport like scary. Are you a guy that gets to the airport super early?
No, I push it close every time.
Yeah, okay, I like that. Are you like a TSA pre-check clear guy, or
no,
you just like?
I always say I'm gonna get TSA. I show up to the airport and I see the line, and I'm like, damn, I really need to get TSA pre-check. And then I leave the airport, and that thought leaves my mind until next time I'm at the airport.
So I got where was I going, man? I don't even remember. It was like I was going to New York or something, maybe like 8 years ago. And I remember the line being so long, and I almost missed my flight. And I was like, all right, next time I'm doing this. Like, I'm getting TSA pre-check. I don't care what it costs, what it is. And then I researched, and it was like $85 for 5 years. And I was like, okay, done. I went to the airport on a day that I wasn't flying to go fill in like whatever the stuff was for them to take my fingerprints and do all that stuff. And I sat there at the airport for like an hour. But I was like, it's worth it. I don't care. and I've had it ever since then, and it's huge. I also have Clear. Guys, if you need to go somewhere fast at the airport, get Clear, please. It's incredible.
I've done Clear once when they do like the free like month sign up, and it was like a month I was traveling a lot, and I loved it. But some airports don't have Clear. I don't.
Yeah,
they're not in every airport.
The smaller ones don't. Oh, Guy Fieri in the building. Oh wow! Talk about stars.
It's a who's who.
45 also in the building. Israel Adesanya, Max Crosby behind 45. Vegas. So I was gonna go to this fight. Like I had my media credentials already lined up. Me and the UFC are cool. We were making it happen. 288 in Jersey when I went up for that fight. They gave me cage side media seats. Brother, you talk about violence up close. Like that violence up close is so real. Like you hear punches being thrown and you're like, Jesus Christ, if that was me, I would be done. When they do the takedowns, you can hear the canvas like poof, explode. It's such a cool feeling to sit that up close. So
I just saw Guy Fieri.
Oh, dude, guy's iced out, by the way. He's got the most ice in the building. Like, by the way, I just went, funny enough, next time you come down, you're going to have to come try it. It's called Chicken Guy. I don't know if you can see my cup. It's called Chicken Guy, and it's Guy Fieri's chicken tender spot down here in South Miami, in Dayland. Here, I'll show it to you guys. Chicken Guy. Dude, some A1 chicken tenders and fries with like 1,000 sauces. So shout out to Guy Fieri's in the building. Thank you for supplying me with lunch today. So I was gonna head over to Vegas. I was gonna fly in this morning. I was gonna leave this morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning, get to Vegas at like noon or 1 o'clock Vegas time, spend 1 to 10 o'clock in Vegas, watch the fights because the fights start at 7 o'clock over there. Watch the fights from 7 to 10, and then fly out that night on the red eye back so I could be here 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday the next day. And I told my wife that, and she's like, why? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't want to waste a day. Like,
and you're credentialed for every UFC event?
If I apply for it, I always get it.
Because you're in the system already?
Because I'm in the system, baby, and they know that I'll travel. Went to the MSG card. I was going to go to the Orlando one. Then I snapped my ankle in 8,000 places like 2 days before, which wasn't cool. The Miami one, Jersey, we've been all over the place. Okay, so let's get to this fight right here. Bo Nickel, who is one of the UFC's prized possessions at the moment at middleweight. Wrestler from Penn State, as you guys were watching on the package. Really good wrestler. His stand-up is starting to get there. He was scheduled to I forget my boy's name, who he was scheduled to fight. This guy came out of nowhere. This is his first fight in the UFC. This guy, Val Woodbine. It's his first fight in the UFC, and that's not going to be good for him because I've never seen him fight. I don't know if in the chat, have you seen Woodbine fight? I don't know. Let's see.
If their first fights in the UFC, it normally doesn't go well for them?
No.
Oh, wow.
I mean, not really. Not really, if you want me to be honest.
Oh, somebody said right here, Woodbine is an animal.
Okay. Well, let's see it. They say 3 first-round finishes. He's undefeated, UFC debut, finished 5 of the last 7. He looks the part. Dude looks solid.
Somebody asked you to say what you're seeing right now so they could sync up.
Yeah, what we usually do for MMA Hangouts is when the clock starts, I'll count it down so you guys can either pause and then wait for it to catch up. So once we get to the clock counting down, we'll make that happen. Where are the hams? The hams are right here. I just have it I have it zoomed a little bit further in.
Woodburn it's plus 900. Wow.
No, it's the biggest. It's the biggest on the card. It's the biggest. It's the biggest difference on the card for sure. Like, this dude is a legit. He was a national champion college wrestler. Like, this dude is a legit wrestler. How's BJJ going? Somebody asked me in the chat. Remaking a mansion. So I went a couple times and then I messed up my back. Not doing that. I was actually playing hoops. Ended up messing up my back. So I haven't been able to go back. I just started getting back in the gym this week. Did legs, and for the first time today. Obviously, legs, a lot of those movements hinging your lower back. So I feel good. I'm gonna try to get back into it this week. But it was super cool, man. Like, it's interesting to see how when you watch a sport like this and then you actually compete in the same sport where you kind of see things differently. You're like, oh, I see what this guy's trying to set up, even though I'm not at this super high level where I can, watch and decipher what moves are next or whatever. But the fact that you can see somebody kind of window wipe over, get a clinch at an arm, try to do something else, it just gives you a little bit of a cooler perspective for sure.
Somebody asked you top 5 punching power right now in the UFC.
You know, Woodburn's only 5'8".
Yes, he was small. I saw it on the tail of the tape.
Oh no! Oh no, that's not good. Got a long reach for 5'8" though. 74 inches. All right, I'm gonna get back to you on that one. I'm gonna have to write it down. We are live on the pay-per-view. Everybody get ready to light up. Everybody get ready to po up. Let's make it happen. Shout out
Jose
to
Rodriguez said, "What's wrong with 5'8"?"
Nothing's wrong with 5'8", but when you're in that octagon and the guy's 5 inches bigger than you, not great. AS, I'm gonna get back to you on top 5 punching powers right now. I have to write that down. I have to get my pen. From Apopka, Florida. Shout out Apopka.
Trying to think if I know anybody from Apopka, Florida. Joel Berry, Carolina legend.
Yeah. Joel Berry. Man, this is tough. There's so many guys that have just and so many divisions too. One thing I love about UFC too is everybody's got a nickname. I love that. Dude, this guy got put on a pay-per-view card. Huh?
What are the 2 nicknames here?
Well, the Woodburn guy's the animal, I think I saw. Bo Nickel doesn't really have a nickname. He's just Bo Nickel. Let's take a look. All right, we're at 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. Ooh. Okay. Dude, Woodburn is a house. Look at his legs. Hey. Oh, God. Oh, no, he's stunned. It's over. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I need to find a different stream, I think.
Oh, my God. Okay, so for you guys not watching, Bo Nickel just hit him with an overhand right. that stunned my boy. Okay, he went to throw another punch and then walked it back. I mean, yeah, he's an athlete, but he just fought a tomato can, dude. Come on. What are we doing? Oh, my God.
That was a solid right.
Oh,
That
my
was as
God.
solid as a right could be.
Oh, my God.
Minus
Dude, watch when he
1,500.
steps
Cash
back.
those tickets.
Watch when he steps back here. Oh, hey. You know what it is? It's that when you look like you're about to fall off a cliff and you're standing on solid ground, you know that you're done at that point. Oh, and he finished him with a brutal right hand too. The fourth sub 1 minute finish. That's crazy, actually. Bro, I mean, what a punch. My God. I mean, shout out to Woodbine, though. Woodburn, whatever his name is. Dude got paid. He had probably a show. Hey, if you make it and you make weight, we'll give you a 10K, 15K. Guy made 15K to get smoked. Joe with a nice Rolex Oyster Flex if you're keeping tabs at home. Bo Nick got a first round management here in Miami, Florida, too. That's his reps. Abe Kawa, Malky Kawa, and them boys.
Right now.
Jose, where's Lewis? I can text him. I think he's on his way home. Let me see. Asking for you on the chat. All right, let's see what he says. Bo Nichols, short king. Can you be a short king at 6'1"? No, right?
I think I was.
Oh, wow. There you go. Baby announcement. My wife just cheered for that. I think she just heard the baby announcement. Is yo, Boogie Lives, what's up? Dan Sullivan, yes, they said on the tail of the tape. He's 6'1". Max Crosby is that dude, by the way. Jose Aldo, legend, Hall of Famer.
Max Crosby goes to almost every fight, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, every fight. Rocky.
I try to use my connections to get when they were here in Miami through Max Crosby.
How'd that work?
It didn't. It didn't.
How'd that work?
I watched it from home.
Yeah. Oh, look at Theo Vaughn and Johnny Knoxville together. Dude, this Vegas fight has everybody. David Spade in the corner, too. Oh, just give him a titty twister. Okay. Wow. Who's who? Is there Is there a better name than Max with 2 X's?
No.
Like
He was only born to be a defensive end.
like it would be better if he had 3 X's. But, you know.
He was born to go after quarterbacks.
Whew.
Did you do the gridiron?
No, I was gonna say we should do it. We should do it live today. Theo Vaughn is having a moment. Yeah, he is.
I did it earlier, and it's
You did?
Yeah, it's brutal. Jess did it too. Jess is good at them, but it's been back-to-back days where Steelers has been a grid category.
All right. Do you have a secondary laptop?
I have a monitor that I'm on.
Okay, no, because I was trying to think of how we could put it on screen, but I can't think of it right now. So we'll just have to play online. All right, let's see here. I
think I can present my screen.
Can you?
Yeah, hold on. Let me move this one.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. My favorite reggaeton song right now is let's take a look at my phone. Right, see what we got going on. Let's see. Right now, I'm listening a lot to Peso Pluma. He's popping right now. Ella Baila Sola. Let's see.
I don't know what it's gonna do if I hit share screen.
New Bad Bunny and Tiny Mojave Ghost is fire. I've been listening to a lot of Young Chimmy. If you're in the chat, Young Chimmy, up and comer from PR.
Let me move StreamYard right here. Okay. Present share screen. Oh wait, right here.
Oh, here we go. All right, put them in there.
Where's that? Add to stream.
Yeah. Oh boy, what is it? 10 plus what?
10 plus INTs thrown in a season.
Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh,
I made a catastrophic mistake earlier.
I think I know your catastrophic mistake. There's a Jamarcus Russell that you can put in 2 places, and you have to figure out and be judicious on which one. I'm gonna take LSU Jamarcus Russell with Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah, right there, Jamarcus Russell. Okay. Let's go 10 plus INTs. Let's go Phillip Rivers all the way to the right. Uh, 10 plus interception. I mean, Jameis Winston threw 35 interceptions in a season. Like, let's get serious.
King of the interception.
Yeah, the king of interceptions.
What was his most interceptions in a season? Did he go 30-30?
Yes, he had a 30-30 year. I think he went 35 and like 32 picks. You could check that, but I think that's what it was.
Let me see.
He had 30 plus picks at least.
Same stats.
What time is it in Sydney, Australia? Shout out to Morgan,
33-30. Yeah.
33-30.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Bruce, I agree with you. The machine is a file.
The catastrophic mistake I made is I just read 10 INTs in a season. So I guess 2 DBs.
Did they have 10 INTs?
No. I was like, Patrick Peterson? LSU 10 plus INTs? I was like, 10 is a lot. And then I guess Rondé Barber for Bucks 10 INTs. And then I was texting Jess about it, and Jess was like, I think you're reading the category wrong. And I was like, oh, yeah, I am.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, to round out 10 INTs, let's go. Let's go Joe Burrow.
I think he did
Joe Shiesty.
both seasons.
All right. 10 INTs are done. I know my quarterbacks that throw INTs. All right. Raider Charger Dan Fouts. Does it go that far back?
No, I think it's 99. Did somebody
Really?
How do you spell it? Fouts?
Fouts.
No. So it's from 99 to 2002.
Damn. Okay. Denzel Perryman. Let's go Denzel Perryman.
I have a Denzel Perryman story if you want it.
Yes, of course I do.
Denzel Perryman went to Miami, right? That's who I'm thinking of?
Yes.
We played North Carolina, Miami, at Hard Rock Stadium. And it was like when Miami was pretty good. In the year before, we were pretty good. I think it was 2014. Denzel Perryman lifted our quarterback and planted him on like one of the first 2 plays. And he just looked at our sideline. It was right on our sideline. And he just looks at us and he's like, "Welcome to Miami." And he dropped the B word at us. And we were all like, "Yo, get us back in the tunnel right now. Get us on the first flight home." Like,
you're like, okay,
we have no shot to win this game.
Like, oh, gotcha. Huh. DG Card says was never a Raider. Dan Fouts was never a Raider? Interesting.
We lost that game 47-20.
You guys are close.
Duke Johnson, 177 rushing yards.
Duke. Okay. Let me go Buck Raider. I can see this guy in a Raider uniform, but maybe it's just my memory. Warren Sapp? Buck Raider? Sapp was a Raider, right? Yeah. All right. Come on, we are cruising. We're trying to make it hard, guys. You guys can go easy. We gotta go a little harder. Okay, let's go Ryan Clark. Let's go RC for LSU Steeler.
That's who I had too.
Let's go Leonard Fournette. Oh, yeah, Leonard. No, my bad. I'm tripping. Steeler Buck.
I think Charger Steeler was the hardest one.
Charger Steeler. By the way, Dan the Hangman Hooker versus Jalen Turner coming up right now. Damn, Buck Steeler. Oh, Antonio Brown. AB. That's easy.
That was. I don't know how I didn't think of that earlier. I was actually thinking Antonio Brown. This one, right? The second one? It's to Antonio Brown. I was thinking Antonio Brown for Raider Buck for some reason.
That would work too.
Yeah, but I think you had to play a game. I think that's one of the rules. Player must have suited up 1 week for the team. He was only there for Hard Knocks, I think.
Okay.
First episode of Hard Knocks.
Steeler Charger. Steeler Charger. Damn, that's tough. That's tough. Oh, there's sweet dreams behind everybody. All right, I gotta think about this one. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, let me close this.
Ooh, I just saw one in the chat that I feel like is right. Damn it. Zach Ament has it. Derek Watt.
Yeah, that was right.
Ooh, Melvin Ingram too. Zach's on his game. Must be a Charger and Steeler fan. All right, put it in. We got the dub. All of them down the line, baby. Yeah, Cliff Apache saying pre-90s. Yeah, well, you know. The chat never lies. You're right. So, Joe Koopa asked if I was on the spectrum. What? You know who would ask that? A person on the spectrum. We did a were you there? I think you had gone home. The day that we had the little mixer at the Elser. We all took you had gone home, or you had oh no, you didn't go home. It was maybe when you went to Czar or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we did an autism test online to see if you had autistic whatever. And it was out of 100, and I ended up having like 9. I think Kirsten got 7. So very not on the spectrum. Technically, everybody's on the spectrum. What do you want me to do? All right. No text from Lewis yet. We were trying to see where he was.
Time is his flight to
7 a.m.
Oh yeah, he's with kids. He's probably out.
No, but he dropped his kids off at his in-laws, so he's like, "You guys." All right, here we go. We're starting Turner versus Hooker. 455, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45. We should all be synced up.
Jalen Turner minus 275.
Turner's got some hands on him. And he's the tallest lightweight in the division, or tied for it, I think. Oof, and he throws some kicks that are just wicked. I like Hangman, though. Hangman's good. Ooh, I love getting the spam.
I know.
Spam means people are watching, baby. Ooh. You never want to see that. Did you hear that? That nut shot?
Nah, I'm like 10 seconds behind.
Oh, you're gonna hear it. Just wait for it. You'll hear exactly where it. Oh! Funny enough, most people think that NFL players wear cups when no NFL player wears cups.
No.
And then people don't think that UFC fighters wear cups when all of them wear cups.
Huh. Wow, I'm a little further.
The problem is the cup only covers you in the front. It doesn't go underneath. You know, because when those kids come up, they come up from underneath the cup, which is not great. Oof, my boy is hurting right now.
I just saw it.
My boy is hurting right now. By the way, you get 5 minutes. So they give you that timeout. You get 5 minutes for an eye poke, 5 minutes for a groin shot. But imagine you're in the middle of a fight and then you get absolutely smacked in the nuts. You're like, oh. A little bit of a chess match. Throwing some low kicks here. Ooh, there we go. Tony, what was it like watching Chris Cody brag about being Ray Romano's family member moments before seeing him get hit and then not acknowledging the relationship? When we were in Tahoe, it was the greatest thing of all time. It was. I can't explain.
I wish
to you,
I could have gone this
I
year.
can't explain to you like how just he tees off, and I think like Al Michaels went before him. So Al Michaels hits a beautiful shot, and then like I don't know. Ryan Leaf, I think was after. Ryan Leaf plays the entire course barefoot.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he plays the entire course barefoot. Then Chris Cody comes up, or excuse me, Ray Romano comes up, and at this point we're maybe like 30 yards away from the tee box along the beach where they have the ropes and stuff. So we're sitting there, and Chris is like, all right, when he walks by, I'm going to say something to him, be like, hey, Ray, I'm whatever. And dude, this guy off the tee slices a ball. He slices a ball that hits Chris Cody like Kennedy. All you hear is oh.
Some of those, it's crazy how close the spectators are.
Elite drummer, that's $50 for killing Al Michaels. Dude, it was one of the fun, and then it hit Chris so hard that it bounced another 10 yards the opposite way. Oh, wow. So Ray Romano walks over. It's like, dude, I'm so sorry. And Chris at that point still couldn't tell him, hey, we're related.
At that point, it's like you just make him feel bad.
Yeah, how do you even say that? Dude, I'm telling you, he was down for the count, dude. Like my boy Woodburn, whatever.
They had that at the match between Kelsey and Mahomes and Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Like the crowd was so close when one of them was about to hit, and they were like, "Guys, we're not professionals."
I was gonna say we're not pro golfers here. Like I can kill somebody with a slice shot here. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where it's going.
Somebody.
Ooh. Okay, good combo. How long? I saw something on Twitter the other day that made me think of something else. I think Mikal Bridges quote tweeted it and was like, would you take $1 million or take 20 million if you can score 15 points in the NBA? Did you see that?
I did see that.
And Mikal Bridges is like, you guys better not even think about 20 mil or whatever it was.
I try to pull it up.
Wow. I saw one that either ESPN MMA or one of those like MMA sites posted. They were like, would you take $1 million cash or 20 million if you could last 15 minutes with an MMA fighter?
No.
15 minutes with an MMA fighter. Like, guys,
I thought you were going to say 15 seconds.
No, 3 rounds, 3 5-minute rounds with an MMA fighter.
And what was the
it was
take home?
It was like $15 million or something. Or you take $1 million, up front.
I'll take the $1 million.
It would take them 1 second to punch me in the face and knock my lights out. And then
what's going on for the rest of the 14 minutes?
Me sleeping on the floor is what it happened. Bro, 15 minutes was crazy. I think it might have been MMA. ESPN MMA or something. For those asking for Lewis, he said, bro, my bad. So you guys can take that as
Alan Clark said, that's so bananas he hit Cody of all people. Crazy.
I'm telling you, it was the greatest thing that I've ever seen live. The greatest thing I've ever seen live. There's nothing better than what I saw that day. In sports, in Like it's if we weren't videotaping, nobody would have believed us.
Yeah, it's like a plot out of a movie.
It literally is a
This
plot
guy
of
is
a
getting
movie.
ready to tell him that he's related to him.
Get smoked
Never
by
mind,
his
he
tee shot.
gets smoked by a slice.
So good. So good. Yeah, Hummus God says anyone who's not taking the cash is lying. Absolutely. Mr. Trebs, Tony, I thought you were going to Summer League. Summer League is well represented out there. I'd love to go. I was actually going to be there today. I probably could have snuck into a game and watched the game before the fights and stuff, but ended not happening. We're living in a simulation. Yeah, I mean, probably. What do you want me to say? 15 minutes, your ass would be heading to the morgue. Yeah. Chris the Pirate on Twitch says, make it 30 points and double the money for Tony. So that means that 30 points in the NBA and I'm taking home 40 million, excuse me. I mean, that means I have to hit 10 threes.
You control your minutes.
It's all 48 minutes. But it's also NBA defense.
You're not crossing half court.
With the ball?
No.
As a human being.
Defensively. You got to preserve all your energy for the offensive end.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, we might be taking a lot of defensive 3 seconds. Ooh. What a high kick to... Jalen Turner just smacked Hooker with a high kick from hell. That shit landed so clean. It sounded like a slap. Oh, Handman's in trouble. He's got a chin on him, I'll tell you that.
I feel like that's the best compliment you could give a UFC fighter.
Is he's got a chin on him?
Great chin,
Yeah. Yeah. He's bleeding profusely right now from a cut in his forehead. While you're watching the Robbie Lawler like highlight video and stuff, did you see that last game? Or that last game? Oof, that last fight where his lip was basically disconnected from the side of his mouth?
No.
Oh my god. His lip and the side of his mouth were completely disconnected by like a half-inch just straight gash in the middle. Oh,
watching this fight, the feeling of getting stunned must be the loneliest feeling. I don't even know how you like process it.
Single night tournaments like in old school UFC would be crazy because people would get absolutely wasted. Ooh. Dude, and the problem is too, you're sitting there waiting for like, he hits these feints and you're thinking a kick is coming and then you get punched. You think a punch is, ooh, hold up. Oh, Hangman's still in. Hangman's still in here. Hangman's still in here. Hangman's still in here. Hold up. 27 seconds left in the second round. Dude, he's got to take him to the ground or do something in a clinch. Ooh, here we go. You got 15 seconds. Just grab him, dude. Don't give him your back, though. Don't give him your back.
Was the first round 10-9?
Don't give him your back.
10-9 Hooker?
Nah, he's got time. He's got time. Wow. Wow. Oh, my God. Dude, Jalen Turner is not with us right now. If it went another 6 seconds, he would have choked him out. It would have been over. Look at the kick, was so clean. Oh my God. What a connection. Let's see where the punch lands that stuns Turner, though.
That was the definition of Saved by the Bell.
Literally, like right here, he gives him his back. He's got the rear naked choke in. He hits back on him. He's like, oh my God, I'm going to die here. Boom, Saved by the Bell. Holy shit. We need some bombs in this third round.
That's got to be a crazy feeling, too, when you hear the
bell?
10 seconds, you hear your corner telling you, like, hey, just hold on.
10 seconds.
You're just like, slowly drifting away.
That's the thing, man. You think that you can hold on those 10 seconds, and then the lights get turned off because when your brain isn't getting the oxygen, you think you just hold your breath. It doesn't work that way. Dude, Hooker is giving him hell right now.
I have major respect for the guys who are like, I'm not tapping, but I'm just going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Those are built different.
Adam Martin. Dan Hooker's fighting a great fight tonight. Thank you, Magic Johnson. I love the bloody fights, dude. Love the bloody fights. Jeff, thank you for watching, man. Appreciate it. Dude, Turner. Okay, yeah.
Turner won the first round, right?
Yeah. He was winning the second round too until he got pieced up in the last 35 seconds. Dude, you got to get him to the ground and hold him there at least, man, until you can get the stars out of your eyes. Ooh, they're just trading blows right now. Ooh. Turner's got to hold on here. He's got to make a move. Throw a kick or throw something, dude. There you go. Get some position. Man, can you imagine how exhausted you must be when you're on the ground there? You've been fighting for 13 minutes for your life, and you're just there like, oh my God. Dude, he's gushing blood too.
This is the fight of the night, right?
So far it's been a banger. We'll see. We got 3 more fights. Mr. Trevs, what's the one major sport you guys cannot make yourself care about?
Major sport. Tennis? I can't really get into tennis.
Oh, I don't even consider that a major sport.
Every other sport I kind of love. I love baseball, I love basketball, I love football.
Hockey,
I like
playoff
hockey.
Yeah, but when you have to add a stipulation to it,
yeah,
it's kind of like yeah, I'd say hockey for me.
I recently started to love baseball again.
Yeah, you're locked in on baseball, dude.
Yeah,
you are locked in. I'll come around and sniff the playoffs a bit. I kind of hit what's going on around here, huh?
The calendar starts to turn a little fall.
Exactly. I'm like, little 1-game playoff. You know, Twins.
I love college football. I love college basketball.
Yeah, you're big on college stuff. I'd say for me it's hockey. Even the Panthers are making their run. It's like, I'm good. I don't consider golf a major sport either though. Like golf, tennis, the single
Yeah.
like player sports. I don't really
Did you
see
see our
those.
boy earlier today, Ellie De La Cruz?
I saw he stole home.
Yeah, he stole second, third, and home.
No, the same play? Like in the same at bat?
In the span of 2 pitches. He stole third, and as the pitcher was walking back to the mound, he was like, "See ya, I'm going home."
Dude,
And
that
like
guy's electric.
the guy, he wasn't paying attention.
Oh, big shot. 10 seconds left. You just gotta hold your ground at this point. Dude, Hooker's hair is red. Man, I think decision's gonna go to Hooker, if you want me to be honest. His chin was so durable, landed major shots, had ground control majority of the time. I just even though he's bloodied up and pieced up, his forehead is bleeding, his eye is cut open, his nose looks like it's bleeding. All of that, I still think he won the fight.
I try to pull up the Ellie De La Cruz video in between fights.
That spinning back kick to the body was sick. Front kick right up. Pow. Oh, God. How did he not fall from that, dude? Do you think, honestly, do you think that he feels pain right now?
No,
Hangman?
just adrenaline.
He's just bloodied up and he's like, I feel fine.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Volk.
Do you think both fighters always think they won?
They won. Yeah. Even though there's some guys that they put their hand up and you're like, buddy, I know you do not think you won.
Put your hand down.
There's some where like, dude, they've just taken a pounding and luckily they just didn't get knocked out or submitted. Where they just took a pounding and it was like a 10-9 the whole way through. It'd be a 30-27. And the guy puts up his arms like, yeah. And we're like, dude, you're lucky you didn't get slept. By the way, low key, everybody in the chat, come close. Low key, we are flying through this card right now. It's 11 o'clock. We've got 3 fights left. Obviously, 2 of them being 5-rounders, but still, we are flying. Usually these end at like 1 o'clock at night. We're zipping through right now. Imagine being sober, yeesh. Hey. They gave it to Hangman, right? Yeah. Let's see what he says to Joe. Oh, it was a split decision.
Did you break your arm at some point in the fight? That's a scratch.
Oh, okay, sick. He broke his arm in the middle of the fight. Dude, these people are not human.
No.
That's why I have such respect. That's why I have such respect for these guys that like lock themselves into a cage and fight grown-ass men for money. My guy has a broken arm and is throwing punches and has a gash open on his forehead. And it's like, it's all good. Oof, that elbow is wicked too. He can't move his right arm.
It's a crazy pain tolerance.
Like, not only did you just get your ass beat for 15 minutes, you broke your arm in the midst of those 15 minutes.
There's some times where I stub my toe and I'm like, this might be it. This might be it.
You're like,
this
hey,
might be it for your boy.
This is gonna be a while. This one's gonna be a while. Look, he doesn't even lift it. It's just there hanging. Another thing I think of, oh, there's your boy Jamal Murray in the building with the iced out AP. What does he have there? Miles
He's on
Teller.
his Champions tour right now.
Yeah, another guy is always in the building, Miles Teller. Yeah, Glory Teixeira. Oh, Zhang Wei Li in the building, strawweight champ. Rey Mysterio.
Wow, Booyah 619. I used to be a big WWE guy.
Really? I never got into WWE.
Probably like 5th grade. 4th, 5th grade.
Oh, damn. What's happening here? Where is this? Oh, there's your boy, Bobby Knuckles. I feel like you'd be a big Bobby Knuckles guy.
Yeah. Get like one of those vintage looking tees that says Bobby Knuckles and it's like 4 pictures of him.
Tough. Dude, that guy can play strong safety right now in the NFL. It looks like he's built like Taylor Rapp. Shout out to Taylor Rapp. Dude, I've been to the Delta Center in Utah. Sad place.
This is where they are?
No.
Oh, you're in Vegas.
Yeah, they're in Vegas right now. This next one's going to be up in Utah.
Isn't one coming to MSG? I thought I saw.
Yeah, MSG, they always have a card at MSG. Ooh, I forgot. Gaethje versus Poirier for the BMF title. Yeah, they always have a fight at MSG. It's kind of like one of their signature cards. It's like International Fight Week in Vegas.
Oh, it's the next Jones fight.
Yeah, Jones versus Stipe Miocic is going to be a battle. It looks like they're going to make Miami a staple one too, which would be cool. Dude, that place was so electric. Jesus.
I have 2 videos to try to show you. It's
okay, let's
one is you choose. One is Ellie De La Cruz.
Okay.
And 2 is JD Davison Summer League with a Paul Pierce impression.
Oh, I saw that one. Let me see. I mean, let's see the Ellie De La Cruz one first.
Okay. Where did I save it? Okay. Let's see.
Cruz goes. Pitch called a strike. Throw down.
Steal second.
Skip late.
Okay.
Another steal for Ellie De La Cruz.
And then the next pitch, he goes. He stole
He's not
third.
even. He's not even there, like in the frame.
The guy didn't even cover the base. And then, as the guy's throwing the ball back, see it. Baseball needs more Ellie De La Cruz.
Dude,
every team should have one Ellie De La Cruz.
Where did this guy come from?
It does feel like he did come from
nowhere, right? Like, usually you hear guys, oh, this guy in the farm system's really good, or he was on another team, like, yeah, whatever. Like,
he had to be a big prospect.
My God.
Let's see.
Andrew Brooks, 10-day Tony twisted his ankle and missed 3 weeks. Not true. I was out. I'm still kind of out. The ankle sprain that I had was terrible. I would only wish it upon my worst enemy.
Oh, the Reds signed him as a international free agent from the Dominican Republic back in 2018. And he was in a futures game last year. Oh, yeah, Marcel says he was the top prospect in baseball.
Dude, that guy's...
I can see it.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good. Tony, you got to be in the building for Jones Stipe. I'm there 1,000%. Marcel, I will try my absolute hardest. This card, Gaethje Poirier, and then Jan versus Alex Pereira is going to be a banger too. Those guys are just going to be throwing hands. Babe Ruth could never. Babe Ruth was Dominican. Did you know
No, I didn't.
that? Dude, that was so crazy when Dustin TKO'd Connor, and then Joe Rogan was on the canvas on the floor talking to him. Crazy. All right, let's look. This UFC 291 is absolute banger. Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland, banger. Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green, banger. Paulo Costa versus Ikram Aliskarov. We'll see. Blachowicz versus Pereira, banger. Poirier versus Gaethje. What day is this? July 29th. All right, let's write that one down, fam. We'll be back. Actually, we won't be back because I'm actually going to be out of town. Never mind. I'm going on a bachelor party. But we'll have to do something because that's going to be what a card. I was going to write it down, but never mind.
Where's the bachelor party to?
Key West. All the way down. What's the furthest you've gone? Have you gone down to the Keys yet or no?
I've been to Key West before. Family vacation.
It's down there, brother.
I don't really remember it.
There's not really much to remember when you were a kid in Key West. Elite Drummer shouting out Coconut Grove basketball. Yes, sir. Vurick Park, stand up. Peacock Park, stand up. That's indoor and outdoor for you. As they do the package for Dracus Duplessis here, I hit, live streaming from a bachelor party would be absolutely not the play. Even though, I mean, I always wanted the MMA hangout to be like just people everywhere just talking and doing stuff. But yeah, especially with my friends, it might get dangerous after everybody's been drinking for about 18 hours. Then doing a 10 o'clock live stream would be not great. At the I won't, you won't. Benjamin Rose says you won't. I won't. I'll do it right now. Speaking of Coconut Grove basketball, Vurick Gym inside the park. There used to be a league, and Taylor, there was one season that Jason Taylor played on a team of like stacked older dudes, like guys that played in the league, like in the NFL, some like lower tier guys, but like that were old heads that were still like in shape. There's one guy, Zeus, who's like built like Zeus. He's like 40 something years old. The guy's like 260 but shredded. He's huge. And there was one night that we played Jason Taylor and they went man, and I had Jason Taylor for lunch.
Wow.
I had Jason Taylor. I don't say this story, especially not on the show, because then it's like, oh, Tony, I have material witnesses. I hit the game-winning jumper, left-hand corner, Vurick Gym, right by the door, the exit door, left-hand corner, three-pointer in Jason Taylor's facial, okay, for the lead with like 3 seconds left. It wasn't a buzzer beater, but it was to go up. It was to go up in his absolute face, and he jumped 10 feet into the air, but I just had the quick trigger and put it over him. Finished with like 27 and essentially the game winner.
Is this a league where there's a lot of big names like that? Like Jason Taylor's
Glenn Rice Jr. Glenn Rice Jr. used to play a lot. It's a lot of just local guys that are just really good. And it's like,
is that where Ron was playing, or Ron was just playing local pickup?
No, he was playing at like a league. It's not even a league. It's a game that we would have like on Saturdays. Like that's the super old head game.
What's the scouting report on Ron's game?
Ron is like Ron is like Hakeem Olajuwon now. Ron has one move. He's got get the ball, one dribble in, always turning over the left shoulder, bunny
Little
hook.
sky hook.
Yeah, little bunny hook. But he never goes over the left shoulder for a left-handed bunny hook. It's fake one way and then always go over the left shoulder. So I would get upset when the older guys
They
that
fall
were
for it.
covering him, they would fall for the fake going right. I'm like, dude, he only goes over his left shoulder. That's all he does. But what he is an anchor on the 2-3. Dude stands in the middle and is a tree in the 2-3. Yeah.
Jim Boeheim would have loved him.
Oh my God, guy would have rocked at Syracuse. Guy would have been an anchor. It's like the lineage of great centers that just stand in the middle in a 2-3. Ron McGill would have been there for sure. Mr. Treb says no shot. Okay. I'm just saying, you know what, guys? You're right. I just made it up because it makes me feel better when I say stuff like that.
The MMA hangout is supposed to be like a trust circle right now. Everybody in the chat, we're all supposed to be pulling the same rope.
The same way. Okay? I'm just telling I don't say it on the show. I've never said that to anybody here. So for everybody to say that it's not true, okay. What do you want me to tell you? It's all fake. I'm not good. I've never played basketball before. Like, I'm just telling you guys. Justin561, Tony, you drinking? No, not yet. The bachelor party. We're making it happen. I played basketball with Eddie House's brother once in Country Walk. That's like a subdivision, like way out west. Shout out to Country Walk, man. That's funny. So Kevin McHale minus the deep bag. Absolutely. That's better. He's Kevin McHale. That's exactly what he is. But he doesn't have the up and under like Kevin did. It's more of just like, it's like Kevin McHale, but also the Chief. That's kind of what it was. Who plays zone and pickup? What, Ariel, when you play against guys that are 50 years old, they play zone and pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's all they can do. That game RIP'd, unfortunately. That game RIP'd. Scoobs K9, my brother. Elite drummer, you're on a roll. You owe me $100 today. Eddie House still alive.
Very much alive.
Justin561. Sean Strickland on Rogan was crazy. I had to listen to it because I was like, what is he gonna say? I listened to the entire thing. Dude, Sean is not all there. I mean, but that's obvious. You can hear it in his voice. You can see the way he talks. Like, he's not all there. But yes, I listened to the entire thing and I was very surprised. Elite drummer, yes, I've dunked. Oh, Bobby Knuckles in the building. Let's go. Goat heads. I wish only on John Jones.
He's a pretty big favorite, right?
Bobby Knuckles, yeah, minus 345. Look at that. I'm telling you, like, somebody can go check it out, but Deer would stand up for sure. Robert Whittaker hasn't lost to somebody not named Israel Adesanya since 2018, maybe earlier, maybe 16. Drinkus is a problem, dude. Guys, they look at that strong ass dude. What was the dunk? I don't know. One hand I was a big lefty dunker because my left knee was hurt, so I would always jump off my right leg. Lefty dunk, righty dunk, two hands, off the backboard once in a while. I have a picture in my yearbook. the Sports Divider doing like a backwards dunk. I didn't have my dunk package was like the basic limited on 2K. You know how you have like the big man dunk package and it's only like right hand, left hand, two hands. That was kind of it. That's all I had in my bag. Yeah, he hasn't beat anybody impressive. Okay, I get that. But, I mean, he hasn't lost either. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. Okay. Gustavo, no. She actually moved. She moved before I did. I want to say. She moved before I did. And then she became a WWE. Is it WWE? Is that what it is?
Yeah, wrestler.
Yeah, she became a wrestler. What's her name? Valerie something. What was her name? You guys can look it up. Valerie something. Taylor looks frozen except for an occasional blink. That's good. All right, next fight. 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46.
I'm so far behind. I'm just monitoring the chat.
44, 43, 42, 41. Lola Vice, yes, that's who it is. I don't remember her name. Valerie Lareda. I also have another great story about that I'll tell you guys after the fight. Remind me, Lareda family story. You have to remind me. Here we go. Yeah, she fought in Bellator. That's where she was fighting first. Oof. Whitaker looks good.
This is the one you were saying earlier that you think won.
Yeah, this one could be KO. This one could be KO. Duplessis got power behind his hands too, man. Like these guys are both just vicious. And if you look at Duplessis' lower body, like look at his thighs and his legs and his ankles. Look how big his ankles are. Yeah. Ooh, got a nice little front jab there. He's just like big as hell. If you look at Robert Whitaker's ankles, they're not as big as Duplessis' ankles. The biggest lower body in the UFC is Bilal Muhammad. Dude is like a tree trunk. I saw him in person at 288, and I was like, damn, dude, what is like? Did they attach somebody else's body to the top of it? Like, like what? Good takedown there. Yes, she was with DPJ for a while. Funny story. I actually saw DPJ out on the balcony enjoying a smoke break of what? I don't know. I don't know. But I was out it was during the pandemic. I was out on the balcony and then I smell something in the air and I kind of look over and look to the right. And I see a dude without a shirt that is put together. And I'm like, because I'm kind of looking from an angle and I don't want to be the guy to like be staring. So I'm kind of looking. I'm like, damn. I start like going through the Rolodex in my mind. I'm like, what is this guy? Who is this guy? And then I was like, damn, I think this is DPJ. Ended up being DPJ. Trey Williams, Duplessis fighting a little too stiff, might go down. I agree, but that's his fighting style. Like the same with Sean Strickland. Like they're very stiff fighters. Allegedly, yes. Again, I don't know anything. I've never talked to anybody. I have no idea what's going on.
Speculation sound.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're good.
Just in case the NFL's watching and they need to know. Even though it's out of the policy, right?
Yeah.
Or is that in the NBA? NBA for sure. I don't know if it's out of the NFL testing or not. That'd be a good question. I should probably know that. Ooh, hold on. Good takedown there. Yeah, that was. The winner of this fight basically takes on Izzy for the middleweight championship. This is a contender fight right here. Because we're seeing Pereira move up to light heavy to fight Jan Blachowicz. He's got time. He's got to let her ride here. I like Bobby Knuckles, but I'd be interested to see Duplessis versus... Ooh, he's already cut him. I think it was the elbow. Wow. Oof, that was a nice cut, too. That is a big-time cut. He caught him clean with that elbow. Good question. AS asks, is there an NBA Immaculate Grid?
Yeah, there is.
There is, okay. Oof. You know what also sucks when they zoom in and then you've got the corner guy pressing into a deep-ass cut like that? That can't feel good. I want to see what cut him? Good jab there. Nice. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Like I feel like if you took that elbow, you'd be like, I'm good. I'm good, actually.
See it. See it. The quickest exit.
Like, ow.
I'm looking for the cage door.
The problem is you never know what it is because it like closes in itself. It's like a trap door. Like you just kind of there like shaking the cage. Like, come on, get me out of here.
That would be like a terrible nightmare. You're in a cage with a fighter and you can't find where the door is.
And it's like it's too tall, so you can't like climb your way out. That's actually really funny. Like you're stuck with like John Jones or like Francis Ngannou, but you can't get out. Oof, good hands. So Duplessis been talking a ton of shit to Izzy, and it'd be actually a really intriguing fight to have Duplessis versus Izzy for middleweight championship. He's a horse, dude. Damn. These guys
Duplessis won the first round.
Yeah, with that elbow and the takedowns and stuff. I think so. Time check. 347, 346, 345, 344, 343.
What's
42,
the general consensus
41.
with UFC judges?
Depends on who they are. Sometimes you get some questionable split decisions, questionable scoring. But it's just like any judge, you know, like it's tough. Tony's never been bleeding from the eye like that. No, but I got my chin split open once. Got my chin split open once with a wicked elbow.
After I fought in that high school fight, dude, you should have saw my face. I was like, it was in the middle of like baseball season, and I showed up, and like the coach was like, "What
like,
the hell happened?
What's happening here? You all right at home?" And you're like, "Yeah, I got it."
Yeah,
it's UFC. Oh, hold up.
It was UFC night over at Mike's house.
Oh, Bobby Knuckles. Oh no, when you start retreating like that, it's not good. And Izzy's in the building too. Oh, it's over. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh, Jenny just walked in. Duplessis with some hammers. Dude, how is that guy allowed on 185? He is a beast. He's huge. Izzy's there in the building, ready to, yeah. Look at him, he's staring at him. Oh, I love that. Look at Max Crosby in the back there. Do you think?
I wonder how you would do if you just bet all the underdogs at a UFC card.
It's tough, man, because there's sometimes where they just get mopped. Like sometimes it's very chalk heavy.
There was one pretty big underdog in the prelim card, I'm pretty sure, in one of the last women's fight, the one that ended super quick.
Yeah. But then you would have bet on Woodburn and then lost in 37 seconds.
Just one unit. Bet responsibly.
But yeah, exactly. Very responsible in DraftKings Sportsbook. That first jab was brutal, dude. He starts looking across like he's like, oh, okay, I don't know where I am right now. And at that point, you're just in like that body shot, too. Jesus. Damn. Justin561, we got a title fight, baby. We got the title fight. Izzy versus Dricus du Plessis. They want to do it in Australia. UFC Africa would be really cool. Oh, hold up. They're bringing Izzy into the octagon right now. They won't bring him up right now. They won't bring him out right now. Dude, that jab to the nose. It's like his nose went like inside his body and then came back out. Can it do that? I don't know.
I was muted. I was going to say, it's always so weird when you see like the slow-mo camera and their face is like morphing into a glove.
Yeah, like, and then it comes back out. It's like Jello. He's there, dude. Bring him out. Shout out to Cloud Fleet Creation, by the way. Oh, God.
I wonder what the odds for that fight were for not to go the distance. Had to be at like minus 300 probably.
Yeah. Dude, this is gonna be. Oh, here we go. Izzy's on the octagon right now. Oh. Dricus doesn't know he's there. Look at Dana waiting for him too. Uh-oh.
You certainly did, sir, and that earns you a spot at the very top of the mountain. And the man you'll face next is standing to your right. The great.
Oh. Woo! Oh.
I just got to the part where he's standing in the background.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So what are you saying to everybody in New Zealand? What are you saying? What they know. I don't need a DNA test. I don't need a 36 and me to know where I'm from. If I do a 26 and me, they'll say I'm from Nigeria. Do a 26 and me DNA test.
Who would you have in that fight?
I'll show you where you're from.
Izzy's at another level right now, but
He's got a ton of
Duplessis,
size on him.
yeah, Duplessis a dog, dude.
Away from all the trash talk. Give me your thoughts on this fight. Absolutely, this man's one it's easy money. I manifested this.
My African.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
Can you feel the tension in the air right now?
He said do a 23 and me.
He said 36 in me, and then he said 26 in me, which are none of them. Oh, Kamaru Usman in the building. Jamal Hill. Bro, that was interesting.
Let's see what this battery is looking like on this camera.
Guys, wow. I mean, like, how much more? How much more could you want? A banger of a fight, Duplessis with the TKO. Izzy comes on the stage and does that, messes up 23andMe twice. 23andMe was probably like, come on, just once, get it for me. No, not 36. 26, no.
Their CEO just woke up in like a cold sweat to like a bunch of calls.
It was right there. It was right there. 23 was right there. How much more do you want? Kyle, at the end of the day, it's a business. It's like wrestling. You have to build up the contention between the fighters. You have to build up the bad blood. There's already bad blood on social media between Duplessis and Izzy. This is just another way for things to escalate a little bit further. It's part of the it's part of the sales plug.
Who do you have in this next fight?
Man, I think Brandon's been fighting at another level right now. I think he's gonna take it. Alberto, yeah, UFC International Fight Week always does deliver bangers.
What would be your walkout song?
That is a great question. That's a great that's a great question.
I used to love Chris Weidman, the Won't Back Down, a little Tom Petty.
Yeah. Dude, when Chris Weidman broke his leg, that was brutal.
I think that's when I started falling off. He was a New York guy. Anytime there's a New York guy, I automatically latch on. I think he was a Hofstra wrestler.
Ooh. Chris Weidman went to throw a kick, got checked. His whatever this bone is right here, tibia or whatever. When that thing snapped, and then he went to step back on it, and there was nothing there to step back on except the bone that was broken. That was brutal. That was the same fight that George got knocked out.
Have you ever had to do anything where you had to cut weight?
To be honest, no. I've always been pretty stable. Like while playing sports, I was always at like I was probably somewhere always around like 205. But I never had to cut for anything. Like football, I was good at that weight. Hoops, I was good at that weight. Like I was always kind of good in that.
I Pop Warner football. It was like probably like a 150 like weight limit, or like 120, 130, something around then, when I was in like 7th or 8th grade, and I was trying to still play with like all my friends who were playing Pop Warner, but I was like kind of bigger than everybody.
Right.
And like I had to go over to like one of my friend's house, the same friend who we would have the
Mike.
MMA fight. Yeah. He had a sauna, and I was in like a sauna in like those like garbage bag outfits.
Yes.
And my mom picks me up and she's like, "We're not doing this. You're in like 7th grade. Like, just go play up a level."
Yeah, that cutting weight at 10 or what is it, 11, 12 years old can't be good.
Many Men is a great.
That would be, dude.
great
I
show.
got chills when Brian Robinson came out to Many Men in front of 1,500 people at FedEx Field or whatever it is. But when he came out to Many Men after getting shot 3 times, GSP coming back on the fights that they have on Fight Pass. Yeah, that'll be cool to see. Actually, that'll be really cool to see. That I don't know if they've announced an opponent yet though for GSP. But just to see him in an octagon again would be cool. I'm still trying to think of what my walkout song would be.
I think I would have to go something kind of rap.
Yeah, I would be rap for sure. It's just what. I still think the most underrated thing of fight sports is how they eat body shots. I got hit in the stomach sparring and legitimately wanted to press charges. Dude, that's what happened when Tank fought Ryan Garcia, when he hit him with the liver shot and it was lights out. And he took that step back and he's like, "Oh, okay, I can't move right now." Yeah, it is just a grappling match, by the way. I think Kyle, it's just a grappling match. All those have been kind of just grappling matches.
Body shots, and anytime people eat leg kicks.
Dude, the leg kick that's like hits like right here on the calf. That's brutal. Because you eat enough of those and then your calf starts having that little like bump here, and once it hits the nerve, that shoots all the way up into your, not good. Let's see.
Can't Be Touched as a walkout song.
Ooh, March Madness. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to get back. I'm gonna answer by the time we leave the stream for sure. Look, they're walking out to Many Men right now. Wow, Alexandre Pantoja walking out to Many Men. Damn, that's tough. Okay. Get ready for the big time.
Did it change the odds a little? I kind of like them a little more now.
that. I mean, when you walk out to Many Men,
he goes from plus 170 to maybe plus 165. Just a slight change,
dude. What's crazy to me is like these guys are 125. Yeah, they are watching the stream, dude. Come on. We're worldwide right now.
Change that.
We're worldwide right now. These guys are 125 pounds. I don't remember the last time I was 125 pounds.
No.
Like maybe I was in 6th grade, 5th grade. Last time I was
When I was trying to
125.
cut, I think 7th grade. Trying to cut for 7th grade Pop Warner.
No, not even, dude. I might have been a buck 25 in like maybe 4th grade. I and these guys scrap, dude. I was like 9 pounds, 12 ounces or something when I was born. Almost 10 pounds. My brother was the same. Brusco, I did come out of the womb 5'7" from 3. Atta babe. Atta babe. Damn, I did not see Pantoja walking out to many men. Did not see that one coming. Dude, a big Mexican contingent. Yeah, Jenny just came in with 2 fists in the air. Big Mexican contingent in Vegas for Moreno. We got two potential Mexican champions in him and Rodriguez. So Mexico, stand up. Dr. John, I saw that you can't stand the UCF. I don't like the Knights either, even though I went there for a little bit. I had to agree with you.
Go Knights.
Shout out to Jeremy Taché. They politely asked me if I wouldn't return to school at UCF. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then that's when I went back home and went to FIU. But UCF was cool. I liked UCF. My wife graduated from UCF, so I have nothing ill to say about UCF. As far as UFC, it's a very acquired game. And if you don't like combat sports, you don't like violence, I understand, then combat sports probably not going to be for you. But if you like football, you like violence. That's just kind of the way it is. Once you learn the stories, the people behind it, Brandon Moreno to me is the best story in UFC history because he was the guy that was in the Ultimate Fighter, scrappy to come in. Then they did a purge of the flyweight, his division, the flyweight division. They did purge, knocked a whole bunch of guys out. He gets cut from the promotion, comes back and is now the champion. Like that. Nobody's done that.
You look a little like Devin Booker. Does he have a little Devin Booker to him?
Who?
Moreno.
I have to see his face again.
With the headband.
Yeah. With the headband, yeah. With it off.
Shout out UCF, the bounce house.
The bounce house, dude. That thing really does. Have you been there? It really bounces. Those bleachers give. And when people start jumping, there's some times where I'm like, I was at probably.
Doesn't feel safe?
Nah, it does not feel safe. I was there for maybe 2 or 3 games that I remember. And Jose Luis, saludos. Mexico, cabrón. Jeremy Taché in the comments here.
Is that Jeremy?
I don't know.
It's something he would say, the 2017 national champs.
It would be. Dude, Pantoja's 5'5", 125. It's like you don't realize how small these guys are until you would see them in real life, and you're like, oh, you're an absolute assassin, but you're 5'5" and 125 pounds. Imagine a dude who's just like doesn't know that you're a world class fighter.
That's why I don't fight anybody.
And then you kind of like, oh, this guy's
Yeah.
kind of small. I can bump him. Then he puts you in a rear naked choke.
That's the
and brings your
number
leg
one
over your
reason
neck.
why I don't fight anybody.
You never know
who trains.
who throws down. One thing that we can all agree on.
You get a little mouthy, and next thing you know, you're in a rear naked chokehold. Yeah. You're in a guillotine.
You're getting woken up by the paramedic. Like, buddy, you okay? You're like, oh, what happened? Dude, you've been choked out for the last 10 minutes. The one go-to thing of person you definitely do not want to fight is anytime you see a guy with cauliflower ear. You're like, all right,
Yes.
you're the toughest guy here.
He's seen some stuff.
You're the toughest guy here, and I don't care if I say it. You're the man. My bad.
When I was at Carolina, that was like the number one sign when we were out at bars. Like, oh, that guy's got to be a wrestler. Like, do not go up there.
Dude will drop you. Always look at the ears, man.
Yes.
Jericho says, I ain't losing to somebody 5'5", 125. I don't care how many belts they have. Bro, Jericho, the minute that somebody gets you into a double hook, drops your ass, and then puts you in a guillotine or a rear naked choke.
It's not your choice anymore if you're winning or losing. That choice got taken out of your hand.
Put you in a Kimura where your shoulder ends up back here, or they put you in an arm bar where they're just leaning back on the elbow of your arm. Dude, Jenny, my wife Jenny, is in the other room watching right now. She's a huge UFC fan. And one thing that she can't take is things going out of place. And there was once where we were watching something where somebody's in an arm bar and it like snapped the elbow. Whew, not good.
I've never been to a fight.
Dude, it's electric.
New
It's
York. I think
absolutely
I'm gonna try to go to that one.
Just let's meet offline and we can maybe make something happen. All right. Oh, look at Theo Vaughn in the background there. Here we go. Let's count it down. We were at 457. Oh, we're going off rip. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. Dude, they're going off rip. No feeling out. Like, we're going, baby. Pantoja came out lightning, dude. Did Hughie, absolutely a beautiful comment by you. DDP has the energy that Paulo Costa had until he got smacked by Izzy. Absolutely. 100%. And then Izzy did what he did to him. I 100% agree with you. But I think that DDP has better hands than Costa does. What up, 2K all day? Shout out to the chat, man. Thank you guys for rocking with us. People on Twitch, thank you. People on YouTube, thank you as always. I love doing this stuff with you guys. And we have the newcomer, the newest MMA Hangout alumni, Taylor.
It's a pleasure to be here.
We have fun. We like to have fun around here. All right. Now we're in the middle of the ring here. Ooh, Brandon's got quick hands today. Brandon landed like 3 or 4 easy ones. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, he can't. What's better when somebody says you have a great chin or you've never been finished?
You've never been finished.
Never been finished.
Yeah.
He's taking bombs right now though. Moreno's dropping him. It's that, man, when you become champ, something happens where the game is just so much slower for you. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. As I said that, he gets absolutely demolished. As I say that, he gets absolutely dropped. Let's see, cut over his right eye too. Ooh, live stream versus Crawford Spence would be a good one too. When is that fight, Marcel? Write in the chat for me. Dude, he took a massive shot. Holy shit. Pantoja hit him with, was it a left hand? I didn't see it. I just saw him fold like a lawn chair. Dude, Moreno's oh, he's got to put his hands up, dude. I don't know why he keeps putting his hands down on when you throw a punch, you got to keep that hand up. He's dropping his hand. It's letting the counter punch smack the shit out of him. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's go.
I'm telling you, getting stunned in a fight must be so scary.
Because imagine it's like, oh, this guy hit me with a shot that was so fast that I didn't see it. One, two, I'm not like,
All there.
out there to see where the next one's coming from.
And everybody in the building knows I'm not all there either right now.
Exactly.
And I can't feel my legs under me.
I feel like I'm falling off a cliff. Why? Let me tell you what. Moreno's a tough son of a bitch, though. Getting cut up. Like
I knew the odds of this fight were off the second he came out to many men.
Yeah. We knew it, though. We knew it. Like, we knew it. We knew it. It's the same. What happened? Oh, it was okay. So now bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. We had him on the MMA Hangout last year when he was going to fight Petr Yan for the bantamweight title. After he had already had the bantamweight title, because Petr Yan kneed him while he was on the ground. You can't knee somebody when they're both legs or both knees are on the ground, right? Kind of like in a getting up position. You can't knee them. He kneed him, got disqualified. Aljo got the bantamweight title. Then this is the second fight after, right? We were like, okay, we like Yan. We thought the first fight he was winning until he hit him with the knee that DQ'd him. We're gonna go Yan again for a parlay. The second Aljo comes out to Pepas, we were like, oh, we're done. We're done. We are
That's
cooked.
the worst thing. That's
cooked.
something when you're betting you need to know before it happens.
Yes, dude. Dude, Pantoja's on another level right now. I know somebody liked that in the chat. He's fighting like we've never seen him fight before. He is attacking. Dude, he looks fresh. His hands are quick. He's connecting on kicks. Ooh, hold up. Kevin Isle says 10-9 Pantoja first round. Ooh, snapped his. Oh my God. Dude, this is why I love UFC, man. You never know who's out and who's in. Somebody that looks like they're getting their ass beat comes in and lands 4 punches and is right back in the fight.
New York is a DraftKings state, right?
Oh, baby, is it?
That's going to be the card where I just test the underdog theory. But that's going to be one where I want Jones.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So I'll just do every fight, not Jones.
But then just hedge. If you get to a parlay where all the ooh, good slip, where all of the favorites are losing, then you just double down on Jones. Why the Flanagan's Cup flex? Brother, because that's what we do around here. Where is it?
I still haven't been to Flanagan.
I know. We'll go.
What else is in your background?
Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Is this in? Nah. Why the Flanagan's Cup flex? Because that's what we do, bro. I need people to know this is hometown right here. We really do this out here. Okay, so right here behind me, my Flanagan's Cup. Oh God, I keep forgetting this is like mirrored.
Inverted?
Yeah. Okay, so right here, that right there is my Samboselli candle. Took the Jags. Down from 28. What was it, 28-3 or something? 21-3. This is the beer that was made for my friend group, Los Fajitos. Shout out to Jay Wakefield, Maria, Jay, and all the people at Jay Wakefield. These are dominoes from Papi's domino tournament. Papi's domino tournament at what's it called? At Mas. And a picture of Vito Corleone and Michael Corleone in the office. We got a DraftKings flag right here. Obviously, Patria y Vida.
The neon sign is a great addition.
Oh, the neon sign is. My wife got it for me for my birthday, for Christmas, one of those two. I think it was my birthday. Pantoja's sleepy right now. Moreno's got a minute to knock him out. Yeah, Pantoja looks cooked. Born and raised, baby. Born and raised in the county of Dade. Casey Jersey. Thank you. I appreciate that. The pyramid Wi-Fi thing. You'll get it. One day you'll get it and you'll be like, damn. He was on
theory, it's not bad.
The theory's not bad. I'm just saying, hey, look a little bit deeper into it. Flanny's Doral on 87th and Northwest 12th Street. Stand up.
Five rounds is so...
Dude, that's why they call it the championship rounds. That's why they call it the championship rounds, because...
He's in round 2 right now. Like,
he's like, we have 4 other rounds after this?
Moreno's corner was right, that he looked tired after round 1.
Dude, he looked gassed. Who remembers the Hooters in Town and Country? I do. No shot in hell you've seen The Godfather. Not only have I seen The Godfather, I've seen Godfather 1 and Godfather 2. I don't respect Godfather 3.
I thought you were going to drop a LeBron, something like you've watched it 5 times the past week.
Joe Mazzulla, I watch it every day.
The Town. Something where you're like, mathematically, that's not even possible.
Yeah, like, ooh, hold up. Ooh, good drop. It's kind of a weak little horn. This fight ain't going the distance. We'll see. Fights have a way of evening out, man.
Pantoja's never been to a 4th round.
Dude. It's tough when you're a guy that's so used to fighting 3-round fights, and your gas tank is usually measured for 3-round fights. So just about when he was going out and like really pressing on the gas in the 2nd round, Oof. He took a nice liver shot too. What a combo. Liver shot combo with a left hand to the face. Very nice. When you have a certain level of gas tank and then you get to that gas tank level, you're like, all right, I'm pushing it. And then you're like, oh shit, I still have basically 3.5 other rounds. Like, oof. Here we go. Let's see if Moreno can knock.
I would love to talk to a cut man, and just try to figure out what exactly they're trying to do.
Not get kicked in the balls like that. Even worse, a knee in the balls. Oh, it was kind of, it was close. It was too close, if you want to be honest. I don't know if it was a direct shot, but it was close. Ooh, nice elbow. Nice elbow inside. Yeah, you got to get out of here. Nope, nope. Can't have that. Got to get out. Oh, not good. Oh, damn, he got out, dude. That's the thing. When they get that leg lock in, yeah, he's got to get flat. Dude, Brandon's got to throw an elbow or something just to get him off. Just to get him off from hand fighting. Let's see if he walks the cage over. Nick Randolph's neighbors are
Where
doing
is that
fine.
blood coming from? Pantoja?
Yeah, Pantoja's bleeding from his forehead or his eye. I can't tell which one. Yeah, that body triangle is brutal, dude. Because not only you're breathing hard, but he's squeezing the shit out of you.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Jenny's clapping from the living room. She's very happy. She wants Brandon Moreno to win. Watch what, yeah. Here we go. This is a banger of a fight, dude. This might be up for fight of the night, with the Hooker and Turner fight. Yeah, look, DC said the same thing. Ooh, dude, he's got to keep his hand up. He has to keep his hands up. Good head kick. Not enough leg kicks in this fight. You got to start mixing and chopping that tree. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, but Pantoja has a chin on him too, man. Oh, here we go. Standing guillotine. Yeah, it's true, Kyle. He's such a good dude. Oh, good takedown.
These guys are just so fast.
Lightning, man. These flyweights are lightning. It's the plus of being 125 pounds. You just throw stuff that's so quick. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Oh, had him an armbar almost.
The live odds just came up on mine since I'm a little behind. I love Moreno plus 100 right now.
Yeah. You can't hit me in the back of the head here, bro. Yeah, Pantoja. I don't know what's cut. Oh, is it his forehead? Oh, good body shot. Guys, this is a championship fight right here, people. This shit is exactly what you want. Two people going absolutely at it. Blood everywhere.
Kyle said this round's tough to score. How would you score it?
I think I go. It's tough. DC just said 2-1 Pantoja. I feel like I could score 2-1 Moreno the same way. That's one thing about the corner. That's one thing about the corner is like, if I was a corner guy and it's a tight fight like this, I'm always telling him, hey, you're down 2-1 right now. Like, you got to go. You know, like, be smart, but you got to be aggressive. Because the problem is, too, when you sit back on your heels, you let the other fighter dictate how the fight's going to go in that round. If you're aggressive yet measured, you can be like, all right, I'm going to take him down here. I'm going to score points on the ground. Or I'm going to make sure that I'm paying attention. Ooh, it was the quick elbow that got him on the forehead. I'm going to pay attention to him dropping his hand when he goes to throw my punch. So my counter hits him exactly where he's cut. Like, things like that. Again, I'm a hack. I don't know.
Trey said definitely 2-1 Pantoja.
I think it could be close, man.
It's almost like a tie goes to the runner in baseball. Is it tie goes to the champ?
Usually, if it goes to decision like that, the judges are usually going to give, like, to beat a champion, you have to thoroughly dominate. You have to thoroughly dominate that fighter. Like, oof, that like
Moreno live odds on DraftKings -250.
Really?
Yeah.
So they think it's Moreno 2-1.
Oh, it just dropped to -110.
Yeah.
Quick shift.
Yeah, he just got clocked a couple times right here. Time check: 3:52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46. Good takedown by Pantoja. Michael Smith, what's up? Yeah, that was big. Yeah, he is. He's trying to move over. There we go. Way to get out. Way to get out. All right, this is where we'll see Pantoja's gas tank. We'll see where it's at right now. If he's really going to push this round. Marcel, I agree. Live scoring, like open scoring format would be good.
Yeah, in a sport where both guys are trying to kill each other, it would be kind of nice to know where you're at going.
Exactly. Hold him down. That's my strategy. That's the Elon Musk strategy, I think. Just sit on somebody. Bloody fights this card. These guys are just exhausted right now. Yeah, I agree with Paul Martin. Landon Donovan's got to come home. Oop. When you got the spider monkey on you like that, you can't let up your neck. Nick, this black and white picture behind me is Michael Corleone and Vito Corleone in his office. That's what that picture is right there. Yeah, Brandon's cooked. You should be trying to get out. Yeah, exactly. DC said it, like he'll just stay there for the entire round and just have control, and he'll get the dub in that round. Yeah. Oh, he's got to get out of that one. Wow. That triangle looked locked. But yes, both of them are both of them are cooked. Oh, you got to be careful. Here we go. Those heels to the body are brutal. In fact, I want to say that Irene Aldana hit somebody with a liver shot off a heel off her back on the octagon. Oh, hold up. Oh, that elbow to end the round was brutal.
I'm at 40.
Do I consider Al Pacino Cuban? No. Yeah, Nick, thank you. It was I was thinking, I was like, man, where did I see that? And it was Aldana who had. Oh, I love the corner doing this.
That was a massive elbow.
And the round was, dude, that close-in elbow that he's has his hands up waiting for the jab, and then that elbow just hits you right and square in the forehead. All right, here we go. Round 5, championship round. We're at 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. Let's get it. Even odds right now, minus 115 for both on DraftKings.
Who would you take?
I'm going to take Moreno. Lamont, Billy Gill does not hate me. It's a bit. Oof. Oh. Moreno's got to start headhunting for Pantoja. Because if he is down, he's got to make a splash right now. Damn, those left hooks are flying right now. Okay. What Moreno can't do is have this fight go back to the ground. Oof. Big body shot. Yeah, man. Pantoja's got just iron chin. Don't let it go to the floor. There's another one, another elbow. Jason, thank you. Love the support. Fights are cool though, man. Get in there, start watching, start learning. Uh-oh. Standing rear naked here. Dude, you know what would be crazy? If all of a sudden Brandon Moreno just takes a backwards dive and just falls on him. It's the violence. Yeah. I get you. I just, like violence. Sorry.
Where I'm at right now on this fight, I don't know how you score it.
What he can't do is let his neck up because he will choke him out. Yeah, exactly. Xavier, thank you. There's still another title fight. Oh, he's trying to crank it. I don't know, man.
I think
can we definitively say that Pantoja did everything he could to dethrone a champion? Are you comfortable giving Pantoja a decision?
I think they're going to give it to him.
See, like now both guys raise their hand. It's like, I don't know. Whew. I don't know, guys. Write in the chat. Who do you think, Pantoja or Moreno? Pantoja Moreno.
That was a great fight.
It was. It really was, man. Went 5. You got everything. You got ground. You got standing. Oh.
Brandon Moreno come back in the second round and fights like an absolute savage. Behind the jab, just on Pantoja. Round 2 was a beautiful round by Brandon Moreno. Look at that beautiful.
Oh.
He went body left hook. Both of them landed square. And then again, it was the jab. You can see the damage on the face of Moreno from the jab of Pantoja. Beautiful lead elbow.
That lead elbow was wicked.
A left hook lands for Pantoja. Another lead elbow lands for Brandon Moreno. Moreno with another jab. Pantoja started to throw jabs with Moreno as the fight went on. Right here, beautiful takedown by Pantoja. Shoots the double leg, elevates that right underhook and runs through the position. finishing with a knee tap, which ultimately kept him on the back for the rest of the fight. All right, so here are the numbers. Significant strikes, slight edge from Moreno.
Yeah, he had 4 minutes and 18 seconds of ground control time, but it didn't feel like it was It was like a dominating 418. Yeah, and he got out. He had 3 reversals. Chef Guns, thanks for hanging out on Twitch. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ben Cartledge scores the contest. 49-46, Moreno.
Split decision.
Clear scores it. 48-47, PANTOJA.
Wow, split decision.
Camingo scores the contest. 48-47, with the winner by split decision. And
Wow. Jenny, unhappy. She's looking at me from she is not happy.
I thought I heard the door.
Yeah, you hear the door. You heard it, right? She's looking at me unhappy. It was tight. You know what it is? It's going to set up for the trilogy. It was a hell of a fight. They're going to set this up for the trilogy because nobody else in flyweight that's really...
I hate to say we called it, but the second he came out to Many Men, that fight completely changed.
We should have known. We should have known.
Having a championship belt must be so awesome.
So sick.
Just walking into like breakfast.
Just strapped.
It just never comes off.
Oh, that's cool too, man. Seeing your kids cry because you want a chip.
As long as they don't do the fake fall.
Yeah.
Or else that will get you knocked out in a rematch.
Quickly too.
Everything in my life. I bet for everything. Last 2 years I worked so hard. I bring my family to US. I start my kidney in America top team. I leave everything I have. My mom take care of me and my 2 brothers alone, you know. Now Dad, you proud of me, Dad. You proud of me. Alexandre, this was a fight where you were put
Damn.
absolute limits. Were there moments in this fight where you have doubt? In the first round, I think Moreno is done. But did he come back to the second round and took round with me?
Durinho Burns, fellow Brazilian.
And deserve my respect too, you know. Always I respect Moreno and his family. He's a great kid. But now, I work so hard for that. Now it's my moment. I want to enjoy everything. Alexandre, enjoy your moment. Congratulations, sir. It was an epic performance, an amazing, amazing fight. Enjoy it with your
Oh, boy's got mad kids too. Oh, you're good. It's got to read something.
If you want to back him, here's the guy. Follow me, Instagram, PANTOJA MMA. This is my real right here. Let's go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the new flyweight champion of the world, Alexandre Pantoja has done it. What a moment to have his family in there and for his longtime coaches at American Top TPC.
Yeah, we'll definitely get a rematch on this one. This one was too good to not have a rematch set up.
Brazil's got a champion getting it. Yep, they got a champion. I mean, his kids are crying. But what a moment for this family. This young man
Jason, no Wu-Tang Clan in your top 5? That's crazy.
All right, let me quickly give you guys these scorecards for those curious at home. Ben Cartlidge gave round 1 to Alexandre Pantoja, and then rounds 2 through
Trev's, which guy is Hispanic? Pantoja is Brazilian.
Don't shoot the messenger, and then the other 2 judges, Cleary and Camijo, round 1 for Pantoja, 2 for Moreno, 3 for Pantoja, 4 for Moreno, and then they both had that decisive round 5 for Pantoja.
I don't quite understand how round 4, which had the same amount of back control, was scored for Brandon, and round 5 was scored for Pantoja. Right, it was the same exact round. It could have been, if you're going to judge 5 like that, then it's 4 rounds to 1 Pantoja, or it's going to be Brandon Moreno or James Champion.
Right. But certainly, if we all felt like
As they said it, you heard Joe and DC talking about it. The judging, again, you can never know, because as he said, did he do enough? Maybe. Three refs had it essentially 3 solid rounds that they knew, and then 2 other that they didn't. So, like, how are you supposed to score that?
What a night for this family, man. It always feels good to see a guy break through. This guy sat on the sideline for a year waiting for Brandon Moreno.
When was the last time they fought before this?
God, a while ago.
He goes up to Gilbert Burns. I mean, Gilbert's fine. These Brazilians
Oh, George is there.
in their champion.
Jorge Gamebred Masvidal with us here tonight, as is the bantamweight champ Aljamain Sterling. He'll fight Sean O'Malley.
The Sugar Show. Cowboy.
The newly minted UFC Hall of Famer, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Paul Martin said, "Who do you like in the next one?"
I think Volk keeps the belt. It's gonna be a tough one. I think Yair is gonna be ready to go, but I think Volk is too good on the ground. I think his striking is A1. He just knows how to fight, this guy. He's just such a badass. No, not every fight does not use the same judges. They go through and cycle through different ones. Ooh. Mission Impossible 7 Part 1, Part 2. I'm going to go to the bathroom for 2 seconds. I will return.
We are in Las Vegas, Nevada tonight for UFC 290. A fun card they will be talking about throughout the rest of 2023 and beyond. Not too hot this week, but a little breeze for us as we put a capstone on International Fight Week 2023. Our DraftKings Sportsbook offering up a same-game parlay. Essentially, you combine different things from one fight, and it all cashes. You get a bigger payout. So if you like Alexander Volkanovski to win by knockout or TKO, and the fight to go under 4.5 rounds, and Volk to land more significant strikes, a $100 bet pays out plus 260 American dollars. Without further delay, now live.
What do you want me to do, Paul?
It is time for the main event for UFC 290. Volkanovski versus Rodriguez, presented by Modelo. Root for those with a fighting spirit.
I'm not a joke guy, really. Today Juju's out celebrating his birthday this weekend. Lewis is going to Tahoe in the morning. Chris Cody is out somewhere. So I'm helping Tony produce this tonight. Any questions? We could start answering some questions.
A super fight for the ages between the top 2 pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
What if this happens? What if that happens? You can't go through life like that.
That's why I take all these challenges. That's why you see me take all
No special talents. I can tell a story about this book. I went to a Mike Schur book signing before I started working for Meadowlark Media, and I actually had to go cover a North Carolina Duke football game after, so I had to leave. But I had to leave my book with a friend, and Mike Schur signed it and said you should have stayed until the end. When did I learn of the show? I had a cube job and needed something to something to get through the 9 to 5 day. So I started watching the show that way. So that was probably 2018 ish. The first show I remember watching was a Greg Cody Tuesday, where he said Zion's shoe deal would be $1 billion.
$1 billion?
whatever the highest is, and then double it.
Wow, if you could lock in 2 DLS people into a cage match, who would they be and why?
It might be Samson and Schur. You can cut the tension with a knife.
Marcel says that was when Zion was still in high school. That makes it funnier for some reason. Yair Rodriguez is a super creative fighter. I think probably the guy that uses his legs best in the UFC, kicking from both sides. He's good on the ground, an incredible striker. Got a motor. Like, I'm really excited about this fight.
Who was
When
that?
Volk, go ahead.
Who was that fight with that overhead kick? It almost looked like a bicycle kick
Oh damn.
from Rodriguez.
Was it Ortega? I didn't see it. Volk is a dog. Kyle, that's actually really interesting. Volk pieced Max up. That was, if I remember correctly, that was the fight where Volk opened Max's eye like huge. It was like an inch high. How high he split him. It was terrible.
What are the intro songs? That's how I'm picking this fight.
Mexican song of unknown artist, at least for my ear.
Need a Shazam.
When the whole team comes out with cowboy hats, though, that's crazy. That's a power move. When the whole team comes out, gold chain and cowboy hat.
You've been to a card in Vegas?
No, never in Vegas. This one was gonna be my first one.
I've only been to T-Mobile Arena for a Golden Knights game on a bachelor party. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm upset I didn't go, man. I should have gone.
The arena is like right in the middle of everything.
Yeah, I was gonna stay at a hotel across the street from the arena, so just like walk in and walk out.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'll have the bright idea of just going and coming back the same day. I could do that. My back's been hurting sitting on this chair for 3 hours. Excuse me, for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Imagine 10 hours of flight time in 24 hours. Who thinks of that, dude?
It's something that sounds good until you're on like the first leg of the flight and you're like, what? I have a day coming up.
Yeah. When I land in Vegas and I was up since 4 a.m. and I land in Vegas and it's actually 12 o'clock. And then it's like, oh boy. Taylor, where's Paulina? Is she there or is she out?
In the living room.
So she's just listening to you just talk nonsense.
Myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the Hawks gave your boy Rudy Gay the Carmelo treatment?
Really?
They got him in a trade, and they had like the whole intro post,
Right.
like the welcome, and within like 10 hours they traded him to Oklahoma City.
You think that social media people are like, come on.
Somebody give us a heads up, please.
Yeah, at least I just won't say anything at this point. Like now I look like an asshole. Remaking a mansion. Fighters change their walkout songs all the time. Let's see what Volk walks out to. Jenny just screamed from the. Jenny's a big Volk fan. When they had the fight in Perth,
How's she
in
picking her
Australia-
fighters?
Huh?
How is she picking her fighters?
She just had the vibe. When this song came out in Perth, Australia, when he fought Islam Makhachev, the place went insane. Imagine Australia, this song. Dude's just a bad man. Jenny also selfishly likes fighters that took the time to speak to us or me
Oh yeah.
on the show, and we spoke to Volk before his fight with Islam, and so she never forgets that.
Little soft spot for them.
You know,
Who's been your favorite guest that you've talked to?
Volk was awesome. Volk was super cool. Tony Ferguson was awesome. Michael Chandler was awesome. Dude, we talked to heavy hitters. Rose Namajunas was cool. Juliana Pena was awesome. Aljo was cool. Sugar Sean O'Malley was cool. Yeah, dude, we talked to some bangers, bro. Go back and watch those guys on YouTube. Type in MMA Hangout on Le Batard Show, and you'll be able to see like all of those interviews. The one with Volk, who's the worst one I've ever talked to? Good question. Who's the worst one I ever talked to? I'm gonna have to go back. And look. I don't know. I don't remember.
And your scan.
Yeah. We never talked to George. George was a stupidity guest. If I had a 10-day with the UFC and I could choose any opponent to fight, who would I fight?
It's got to be some jobber.
Yeah, I'll fight Woodburn.
Take your chances.
Take my chances. Maybe I land a right hand. I don't know.
There's no good answer really.
It's like in hoops. I saw somebody. I forgot who it was. I was gonna say it and then I got distracted. Would I take a 10-day in Oklahoma City? Absolutely. Would I take a 10 in the UFC? Absolutely not. 10 days in the UFC, all it takes is 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Somebody throws a head kick to my temple and I'm out.
You're drinking your food for the next year and a half.
Somebody hits me with a liver shot and I'm pissing blood for a week. Like what?
You're on the next version of Through the Wire with Tanya.
Exactly. Funny enough, I have the college dropout.
No, wow.
Yeah.
What a record.
It
Do you
was
have a
here.
record player or do you just have records?
No, I have the record player. It's just out of sight, right? I don't know if you can see that. Right there. But yeah, I was actually funny enough you said it. I was actually listening Through the Wire a couple of days ago. And
Do you have any additions coming to this room?
Man, it's a tight room, even though it looks expansive on camera. I don't have anything else really. I wanted to put a couch in here and have 2 mics.
Oh,
but I don't know if
little guest setup.
I don't know if it would be big enough. Oh shit! I almost removed myself. My mouse is acting a fool. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So my closet is right here, like the closet that I have. Jenny has like our main room's closet. She has that closet to herself. It's like the bigger closet, and then I have this closet. So I don't really know what else can.
Let me show you something I'm about to hang up. Hold up. I got to get it framed first.
Ooh, exciting. Is there a story behind the neon? Just my vibe, dude. Tranqui tropi. Jenny got it for me for my the Mac attack. Ooh, signed and everything. Let's go.
Game worn.
Dude, dirty.
He scored a touchdown.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I got to get it framed.
You have a frame guy?
Yeah, the guy who did this Marcus Page one too. It's a little pricey, but
yeah. What's up with that? All right, I think I have my song. I think I'm walking out to Juicy by Biggie Smalls, my Notorious B.I.G.
Can't go wrong with that.
These are for the teachers that thought I'd never amount to nothing.
Is that personal?
Maybe. OKC's got a bunch of young talent. It'd be tough to get minutes on the Summer League squad. Yeah, but you know what? Everybody needs a shooter. That's just the NBA these days. Everybody needs a shooter. They want to know what the story is behind the Marcus Page jersey.
We're freshmen together at Carolina and just became friends. So that's
just your guy.
That's a jersey from his freshman year when we met. And then Mac was my roommate the last 2 years at Carolina.
Thank you, Tommy V. Salute to you, brother. Somebody said Tony versus Ron in a cage match. That one, I feel like I'd have a chance in. Jenny from the living room. Very excited. Would you be a guy that would like in the middle when they're like, all right, bump fist if you want to? Would you be a guy that would like
Yeah.
handshake or no?
Yeah. Big respect, guy. Respect the game.
Respect the Duke. Well, they want to know your second favorite UNC player, but is that bats? Is that hoops? Is that
I'll go second favorite basketball, Justin Jackson.
wow ever?
Yeah, just because. Yeah, I think ever.
Wow.
Yeah. If I feel like more of a personal connection, I'll side with those guys. But Vince Carter
Is
Vince
number
Carter
one.
was my favorite hooper growing up. That was the first basketball jersey I had. The Toronto.
The Toronto Vinsanity jersey was fire.
Not even the Raptor one. It was just like it just had like the Toronto writing on it. It wasn't even that good of a jersey.
It was like a
wasn't even that
bootleg
good of a
one?
jersey.
All right, my bad. We're at 423, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. A lot of feigning, a lot of stance switching from the guys here. It's just a huge chess match, too. When you've got two elite fighters, dude, those kicks are insane. A little question mark kick. Didn't touch Volk, though. Yeah, the DC knew it, too. That shit was tough. He has the ability to throw these kicks from so far away because of the length of his legs, too. As you can see, like Volk is a smaller dude. He's built like a fire hydrant. Rodriguez is built long and lanky, man. He's got the ability to throw from further out.
What was the wingspan difference? I didn't see.
I didn't see it either. There you go. Boom. First takedown. And Volk on the ground is a pit bull. AS, appreciate you hanging out.
That's a great compliment too for a UFC fighter. They're a
Yeah.
pit bull.
Yeah. Built like a fire hydrant, on the ground like a pit bull. Oof. Taking a body shot that you can't like cover and just getting punched in the ribs.
I'm telling you, I would be so scared in there.
Eating body shots.
The only time I'm more scared is the times I get called into the studio for mystery crate.
Would you rather take a liver shot?
Or be asked something in that back row.
Yeah.
It's a scary feeling.
It is, dude. Dude, Volk is just so strong, man. Oh, here we go.
When you're at a UFC event, where's the best place to
be honest,
be?
the best place is sitting side what's it called? Like cage side. There's nothing like sitting
you can
cage side.
hear everything?
Yeah, you can hear everything. You hear the corner guys talking. Like if you're sitting in like the 100 levels or like a little bit more above, you can kind of see better like from a higher vantage point. Yeah. Shout out to Justin561's got us on our third TV and on mute. So he wouldn't be able to hear this. But I'll just give you some finger guns and a salute. Thank you. What was I saying? I was saying something. I forgot what it was.
Where to sit?
Oh yeah. So if you're sitting in those 100 section level, like you can see higher than the cage, so you can kind of see in. But when you're sitting eye level with the cage, there's things that you like, the feints and the certain like little small things that you see from sitting up close are just. There's a reason why it's worth 3 bands, 5 bands to sit down that close. Ooh, Volk got cut up though. I didn't see that. Volk got cut up. He must have got caught with an elbow.
One of those on the ground at the end.
Had to be, because he was bleeding pretty good. Trebs, this is the main event. This is what we've all been waiting for. The unification of the featherweight belt. Yair Rodriguez has the interim featherweight belt. Alex Volkanovski is the featherweight champion and probably the GOAT in featherweight. So he went up to fight Islam Makhachev, a weight class up. Oh yeah, he caught him with an elbow. Oof, man, when that thing nicks and bounce off, God. So yeah, Volk went up to fight Makhachev. Now he's coming back down to fight Rodriguez to unify the belt. And then he says he's going to move back up to fight Makhachev again to see if he can hold both belts, lightweight and featherweight, in which he would have to give up one of them and just fight exclusively with one. There's only, yeah, bro, those kicks are wicked. Bro, bro, it kicks like a ninja would kick. I don't know how to explain it. We're at 4:16 in the second round. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. What's more tiring, getting leaned on early or putting heavy pressure? Putting on heavy pressure to me is like it burns your gas tank. Getting leaned on is tough, but you can at least relax a little bit. Hold up. Dude, Rodriguez hit Volk with a nice punch.
It's so terrifying how quickly like a fight can end.
Right? Oh. He caught him with a big bow. He's making him bleed. Put it on the poll. Is it not a championship fight unless there's blood? There's got to be blood for a championship fight. He's trying to roll out of it. He can't, dude. Volk's got him like a. Oof.
Somebody said built like a fire hydrant is my new favorite way to describe someone.
Dude, he is. He's built like a fire hydrant. You know what also probably doesn't feel great either? A knee hard as hell to the quad, like a Charlie horse.
Yeah.
That shit must suck. Volk had a very clear game plan going into this. Put him on the ground and just ground and pound. And if he can't get up, he can't get up.
Is it better to be built like a tank or a fire hydrant?
Ooh. Cody, that's an excellent question. Is it better to be built like a tank or a fire hydrant? Tank to me feels like you're huge. Fire hydrant to me means you're small but sturdy. Ooh. I think I'd rather be built like a tank than a fire hydrant, but I think it's purely on size.
What was your poll question? Is it not a championship fight unless there's blood?
Unless there's blood.
Yeah. Oh,
Is it not a championship fight unless there's blood? That's the right way to say it, right?
yeah.
Nick Chubb, fire hydrant, Derrick Henry, tank. I'd say Nick Chubb is a tank. I'd say fire hydrant. That's more like
Eckler.
Yeah, Eckler's a fire hydrant. Bijan Robinson, fire hydrant. Brees Hall, fire hydrant.
Right here, you see the elbows landing. Volkanovski on top, Kutcher, Rodriguez.
Oh,
Just dropping nasty elbows. I mean, Alexander Volkanovski's a monster. Just on top, he's just
CMC.
I don't know what he is. It's like a something that has to be shifty.
Yeah, he's not a fire hydrant, and he's not
He's
a
not a scat back
and he's not a
either.
tank.
He's too good of a runner to be a scat back too.
Yeah, he's not. I don't know. Frank Gore, fire hydrant for sure. Frank Gore, fire hydrant. That question mark kick is just disgusting. Dude, I can't tell you what CMC is. Michael Turner was a tank.
He's one of the rare guys that's shorter that can counter. He does such great job of creating angles when he enters, and he can land and make you miss as a longer athlete. He just did it against Jair.
Steven Jackson, the running back, tank.
Yeah, that's a good
Big tank. Barry Sanders, fire hydrant, but shifty. Fire hydrants could be shifty, right?
Yeah. I love the scat backs. Former Jet, Leon Washington.
Yeah.
Great
Yes.
scat back.
Shane Vereen, scat back. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, fire hydrant. Dude, yeah, you're landing some shots here. Oh. Ooh. Dude, if he keeps chopping that front leg.
I always see the leg. That's what I was talking about. I see the leg kicks, and I'm like, not that impressive. But if one of those hit my shin would crack in half
Yes.
like a little toothpick.
It's bad when your ear is bleeding. Dude, my boy caught a wicked headbutt. Oof. I mean, it was inadvertent, but still.
You know, it's going to be a great segment that you do.
What?
NFL players, like when you find out that they're at new places.
Oh, you mean old faces, new places? I love old faces, new places.
I just saw one that made me go, Miles Sanders is a Panther.
Is a Panther, yeah.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders is a Panther. Guess who else is a Panther? Adam Thielen.
That's the whole segment. You just say his name and
exactly.
the other person just goes,
Old faces, new places. Oh, big shot by Volk.
Juju Smith-Schuster. It's a Patriot.
Yeah, he's a Pat.
Gesicki, too.
Volk sees blood. Yeah. Volk sees blood right now. That's it. Herb's got to stop it. It's over. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Jenny just
What you do?
she's just yelling out, let's effing go.
Oh, wow. That was what was that? A right?
There you go.
He picked him up like he was nothing.
Dude, he just picked him up and slammed him. He's the best featherweight of all time. Let's see what he hits him with. Oh,
What was the first one? A right?
yeah, right hand
Yeah.
plants him. He kind of catches the kick, plants him with the right hand, wobbles him, and then just he smells blood in the water and just starts going after him. Catches a knee, body shot, face, boom, drops him, and then at that point it's over. He kind of duck and covers like what we would do in the first second of the fight, duck and cover, and then splat, 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 splat.
Who's going to be next for him?
He's going to go back up and fight at 155 for lightweight. He's going to fight Islam Makhachev again for sure. Yair's going to be champion of the featherweight division at some point. He's just got to get out of the way. Like Volk's got to get out of the way. But as we, excuse me,
That right was so solid.
it planted him.
The head nod after you get rocked.
Yeah, it's just like, He's telling him, he's like, damn, kid, you're good. You're just not going to be champion while I'm here. Thank you for everybody that joined us. Thank you to Taylor, who hung out the entire night with us. I do appreciate everyone that hangs out with us, whether on YouTube or on Twitch. Love doing these. We will not be doing one for the 29th for UFC 291 because I will be at a bachelor party. But, maybe we can have some fun at some point. Again, thank you for joining us. Get some sleep. Monday we'll be back. Local hour, 9 a.m. on YouTube. No Dan this week. Did I break news? All right, all 195 of you guys. No Dan this week. Pablo Torian, Samson in. Thank you for hanging out. VOLK and still. Pantoja and new. Very exciting fight. International Fight Week's always a movie. Thank you, Taylor, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody else, for hanging out. We love you guys. Appreciate you. Peace.